What up, man? Gassing TV, man. Welcome to the new year, man. 2020, and we are in the basement again with the guy, Doc Stones, man, from the Morning Madness Show, man.
What's up, fam?
What's up? Appreciate you.
What's up?
First off, man, thanks to the sponsors, man. Slim Clothing, man. We got some new All the Smoke, man. The neon green with the gray. And juice, man. Ginger juice. If you haven't gotten
juice, man.
Reach out. Get plugged in, man. So let's get started, man. First, where can they reach you? Where can they tap into you?
Well, we got a Facebook page, or we got a couple.
Okay.
The Morning Madness Show on Facebook and the Doc Stones Facebook page as well. Leave my little personal, government name up out of it.
Yeah.
They already know it though, church.
Yep. You got an Instagram?
Man, we have it's a Doc Stones. I think it's a Doc Stones. Nick made a Doc Stones Instagram.
And is it DOCSTONEZ?
Yes,
okay.
With the Z.
With the Z. We're gonna put a somewhere up in here, man. YouTube?
I think we still have a retro Morning Madness Show page on YouTube as well. Yes,
okay.
Sir. Mm-hmm.
Okay, and the Morning Madness Show, man, what hours is that for? If y'all haven't tuned into the Morning Madness Show, you sleep. But for those who haven't, man, when can they tune in and what times?
Well, we go every Friday live from 8 to 10. Rain, sleet, or snow is my motto. Blizzard, called a wizard, you dig? We got to, if we got electricity, we got to do it, you dig? It was a hell of an experience. The lady, Miss T.L. Jones, that does the show with us, she actually had a little wreck coming into the show. Shout out to Miss T.L. Jones.
She straight?
Yes, it was just a little fender bender, some wheels and rims and things like that, replaceable. But the life ain't, so be careful out there, y'all, in this bad weather. And DocStones.com, www.doc-stonez.com. And we have a lot of content on there. I have content on there. My brother from another mother, Nick Patterson, aka Anthemus the Rock and Roller, he has a couple shows on there as well, and he's my main man behind the graphics and all this digital work.
Puts it all together for you.
Yeah, that we got going on over there, making us look real sharp and
it
slick.
It does.
You know what I mean? So shout out to the whole crew, DJ Nizze, T.L. Jones, and all our supporters. Brothers like yourself, yes, and everybody else. We got to show that love and put our town on the map.
Yes.
Everybody talks about this, that, and I get into it could, get like a fight or something. I get to talking about where I'm from and what it is we gonna do, because that's battle talk.
Right.
You know what I mean? So for me, it don't really matter about where you're from. It's just like where you at and what you doing.
What you gonna do?
You know what I mean? And so
I
shout out
that.
to all the brothers that's doing anything, trying to move forward in life, and be in a positive light, because we living in a negative society, a negative world, and there's a lot of things that could hinder us and keep us down. But one thing that I just want to say while I'm on this show, in any show, we got to lift one another up, our brothers and sisters. It is a must.
I agree.
Take it from a guy that don't know nothing but the streets. You know what I mean? But if we destroy everything, nothing gonna grow.
At all.
You know what I mean? You can't go out, you can't do nothing. You know what I mean? You got to look over your back 24/7, where it coming, when I'm getting it.
Facts.
So it's just those things, you know what I mean? I was able to live a good, full life here. I got in my troubles, but I was able to be a kid when it was kid time stages. I was able to be a preteen. I was able to be a teen. You know what I mean? I had to grow up young, you know what I mean? But those were the choices, that I made from the decisions that I was making. So, church on the move, what I mean? I made it, I'm here, and I didn't never have to tuck my tail and stop being who I was. You know what I mean? I just had to figure it out, you know what I mean, to the best of my ability. And I want to also give a shout out to all the local black businesses and Latinos and people in general that are trying to help their communities out here. You know what I mean? Come on up, and I'll be getting into that, on my show. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to take up too much of your people's time.
Oh man,
things like
we love
that,
it though. We love it. We love it.
So a lot of information over here.
Take it in, y'all. I hope
information
y'all are
over
ready, man. I hope y'all ready. So we gonna jump it off. We touched slightly before the cameras was rolling, man.
Yeah.
From as long as I've known you, it's always been around music. I've known you either playing music or hosting a party or vice versa. You said that family had owned a lot of clubs. So is that what made you always be around music, or?
Got me into music. Well, my father, first off, Donnie Ray Lockhart Sr., my pops, Big Lock. It just was playing in the house, and that's how we was getting down. But I was through in a dance contest in Ripley Park at 3 years old. Believe that or not.
Breakdancing?
Man, I'm a 3-year-old kid, man. There was some music playing, and I got pushed out there. You know, I can't, all I remember is I got pushed out there and can't remember one move I did.
Was out there
you know,
getting it.
because I'm just a 3-year-old, you know, the recollection and things like that. But I remember I came in second or third place. I think little Marsha Beaver, Famo, she was 2 or 3 years older than me, and I think she took first. That was when Ripley Park was popping. They used to have the swimming pool and everything.
A lot of y'all don't know about that.
Over there, you know, they took it down. You wouldn't even know that the damn thing existed here in Topeka, Kansas. But it used to be live on and cracking over there. They redid the park, but they took away the pool. You know what I mean? But so shout out to Pops. There were nightclubs in the late 70s and the early 80s. And so I got involved with the hooking up equipment young. And, you know, hip hop came out, you know, those first records and stuff that came out. And there was a record store on 6th and Topeka Boulevard called Mother Earth, you know what I mean? And that was my second home.
Was that Mama and Pop owned?
I don't really know. I just remember my main man, Artie, who used to work there, and they changed the name from Mother Earth to Uptown Video and moved to 10th and McVicker, where the Dollar General, I don't know if it's still posted up there on 10th and McVicker, but yeah, that used to be the record store here in town as well. And so I used to do a lot of business, you know, with Artie in New York and California, and so I love music. There's nothing like music. I think it calms the savage beast that can be in anybody.
It does. I agree with that. So you said you got connections on the West Coast, East Coast now. And another thing is, you've always had a strong connection with Snoop Dogg. You know what I mean? I've seen you have posters ain't nobody have. I've seen you as far as memorabilia, stuff like that. So you got family on the West Coast?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yes, I have family on the West Coast. I got a chance to talk to Snoop a couple times on the phone. It's not like we are friends. He is my friend or my brother from another mother. I was able to take my son and I in 2012. I think that was when he was here, and so I was able to share that moment of coming up with Doggy Dog. I went to Kansas City. They used to record albums with no labels, and they would just write on these 12 inches. And so I wanted that the video was out, but the song wasn't nowhere. I wanted that deep cover song so bad, man. I got to calling down there, you know what I mean? And so Seventh Heaven, you know what I mean? They had it. I ran on down there. I used to make trips down there every week to get the new music, you know what I mean? And shout out to Seventh Heaven, you know what I mean? And Brian and Greg and the whole crew down there.
So you doing that Seventh Heaven getting them?
Oh man, wherever there's music, Beach Street Records in Brooklyn, you know what I mean? So wherever, VIP Records, you know, shout out to my main man, my triple OG Calvin out there, you know what I'm saying? You know, still do business with Calvin, you know what I mean, out there at the VIP.
They still
you know
got
what
that?
I mean? Yeah, he still got it. He had to go through some things. He's not in the same place that it started in, but he's still going.
He still got it.
You know what I mean? Yeah, he's still going. Shout out to the LBC and everybody. In Frisco, you know, the first places was LA and San Francisco for me.
Gotcha.
And I have family up there in the Bay Area. I have family up there in LA as well. But my cousins, you know what I'm saying, the Lucases is up there in the Bay Area, you know what I'm saying? And so we just, you know, they older than me, you know what I'm saying? And they just had a thing for me. And so my father took me out there. And so that's just one of the Bay Area. That's a home away from home. I love them. I ain't seen everybody in a while, you know what I mean? But, you know, I'm coming, you know what I mean? Just have to do your big boy stuff. And when you have responsibilities and you have children, and then now your children are having children, you know what I mean? You just can't do everything you want to do when you want to do it, you know what I mean? But, you know, I do everything that I want to do. You know what I mean? When I want to do it, but I am a responsibility orientated person.
I hear that.
So business first, and my pleasure will come later.
Man.
I lived a whole life. You know what I mean?
You hear
So
it?
when you've been to the mountaintop, I don't know where else you can go. You know
Soak
what I
it
mean? I'm
up.
just wading in that water right
Soak
now,
it
just
up.
having that old fun, man, just chilling,
Soak it up.
just chilling.
Soak it up, man. So when is the project dropping? Are you gonna drop a project? When you gonna let that heat go? You know that was gonna be a question.
Man, look, man. As far as that go, there's some things that have transpired in these last few years, and I don't know if I would be doing a good service to the music industry, because one thing that I don't want to do, I have to put my shit on pause. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But if I was to put a CD out, I could guarantee you that half of it's going to be negative. You know what I mean? About things that I've done and things that I'm willing to do. You know what I mean? And so I don't think that would be the best, thing for me until I can get a grip on that type. And I've never been an artist like you. You've had CDs and things and like that. I've just been one to be the background and kind of want to motivate all y'all to do y'all thing. You know what I mean? Something that y'all could look at, you know what I mean, and know that the God stood tall with y'all through it all. You know what I mean? Yeah. And that's kind of what I want to bring to the table as far as music. If I never drop nothing, I get all my shenanigans off on the Morning Madness show. Gotcha. We do ad libs, improv. When the first 5 years I freestyled every damn Friday, yeah. And sometimes 2 and 3 times on a Friday. Shout out to my main man Young Tree. I got all the audio still. So if there was some things that have come out, I'll give them to a producer that knows how to mix and master and put it together, when I go. You know what I mean? But I don't want nothing. I don't want nothing while I'm physically out here. You know what I mean? To say, well, do it all, because I was involved in gangs coming up. I don't want nobody to say that he corrupted my son or he did something to my daughter. You know what I mean? No, I come from that, but that's not what my end game is. You know what I mean? So that's just me as a person. I'm trying to figure it out. Even at 47 years old, you know what I'm saying? Yep. But one thing I'm not going to do is contribute to that type of negativity. You know what I mean? And y'all won't get that from me. I will be the defender, avenger until I die. But as far as just starting that bullshit and perpetuating that in a small town, it don't work. You know how I go. Yeah. One person die, 2 people die. They think it's a damn pandemic. You know what I mean? And that's what happens in a small town when everybody grew up with everybody. And I also want to put that out there to you youngsters out there and to the mothers and the fathers. Why do y'all think y'all made it? Y'all made it because my mama knew y'all mama or went to school with your daddies and so on and so forth. People fought. Somebody might have got busted upside the head, but they wasn't pulling out their guns. They had their little 22s and 38s and stuff like that way back when. They been having that. Facts. You know what I mean? So it just but now you have the gangster that didn't live up to his potential. Mm-hmm. So but he got some laws, or he know a few gang signs, or he know how to manipulate this boy or manipulate this girl, and so they taking advantage of him. You know what I mean? It was the only thing I do. If you in the game when you come see me, then that's what it is. I can't be involved with your turnout. You know what I mean? Because that's the worst thing that we can do. You know what I mean? I understand. Hey, survive.
Right.
Hey, survival of the fittest. When you in that. You know what I mean? But everybody that I know that I went to school with, they either died or they trying to do the right thing. You know what I mean? I'm kind of like still they only little outcast, but I'm somebody that you can look at and say, hey, I didn't do everything right in the beginning, but he figured it out. And no weapon formed against him shall prosper. Man. That's why he's victorious to this day. Church.
Facts. Man. Hey, man, it's deep, man. If y'all ain't soaking up game, man, from this interview right here, man, you sleep, man. Facts. You know what I mean? A lot of shit he's saying is straight up facts. So would you say, damn, I gotta take back to the topic of you basically saying that the music that you would drop wouldn't be right for the people right now, so you're gonna fall back. it's a lot of people that can't say that, and that's deep. And then he got bars. He spits that shit. So if he say that, I respect that. I salute that. You know what I mean? Straight up.
That's
real shit.
I wouldn't see where I would go. Where would I go perform? You know, like I said, I have my show. I do it all there. It's not about me no more. You know what I mean? We have the platform when we trying to take that platform to other plateaus.
We get there.
You know what I mean? And with that being said, I want to give y'all a quick rundown of the lineup that we have coming. February 7th, I have my brother right here, Logan, him and Curtis Pitts, that also is the start of Black History Month. And so we getting deep off into that. I also have my brother Duso out of Lawrence, Kansas, and Neo Star Music. He's coming on the 13th. I might have my dates wrong. It might be the 14th. That was a Friday. And then on the 28th of February, we have Miss Shantae Brown Trice, you know what I mean? And she's a powerful, you know what I'm saying, Black, you know what I mean, business owner, you know what I mean? And she's a woman. And so I really want her to tell her story, you know what I'm saying, about what it is and what's going on. Because, hey, man, we got to stand for something. You know what I mean? And I just want to say that, you know, through it all, we got to stand for something. And then on the 21st, we have Fat Cat. Fat Cat's coming back, y'all. For y'all that don't know about the Topeka guy that was putting it down in the 90s, some quarter, you know, they say quarter century ago. That's like 25 calendars and some change at least. You know what I mean? So he coming to bless us on the 21st. And we'll have all these dates and stuff like that on the Morning Madness Show page and on DocStones.com as well. You know what I mean?
They're going to tune in.
It's deep. But I am planning on doing this. And I might be able to drop a line or something, but I'm doing a Morning Madness Show compilation. You know what I mean? And I think my guy want an EP, you know, and I'll see, man. It's just about the content. Okay. You know what I mean? I have to be in a good space.
Can they reach out to you? Would you let them know via email how they can send songs if you do that?
Yeah, the Morning just go to the Morning Madness Show page, y'all, or if you got me as a friend, whatever say to email it to there, or just put it in my inbox.
Send it.
You know what I mean? And I will tell y'all, I am picky. That's why I do not do reviews, because I don't want to upset y'all apple carts. You know what I mean? And I like what I like. You know what I mean? I don't even get a chance every week to get to all the music and videos that I have lined up for y'all. It's just so much. So I might even have to incorporate some type of other show down the road. I don't know what we gonna do, but I got work to do. You know what I mean? And so we got a concert series I'm getting ready to put together with one of his guys named Nightmare. So y'all be on the lookout for that. The Gas Inc. and the Morning Madness Show. It's going down. You know, linking up, man. That's all I want to do is network and do something for the people and put a smile on the woman's face, man.
So reach out.
And make these kids happy, man. I got a lot of things I'm doing in the springtime and the summer in my neighborhood, and probably be in your neighborhood too. They redoing my park, so I'm gonna be having some park jams. You know what I mean? Bringing that back. I wanna see what you know, cause there's a lot of testosterone out here, right?
Right.
So we gonna have some mics. And might have some boxing gloves over there, too.
That's what we're going to need.
You know what I mean? You have the mics and some boxing gloves in case they have to, you know, we just going to be able to.
Get it out.
You're going to be able to be that warrior.
Get it out.
And go home and talk about I was the shit tonight. You know what I mean? Well, you have to come back next week, because he gonna want to see you again about that there. But it's peaceful, y'all. That's all I can tell y'all. It's peaceful, man. These guys that did the millions in sales, they ain't killed nobody. All these movies that you go watch too, and Bad Boys for Life, and that, they ain't killed nobody. It look good though, don't it?
It look good.
You know what I mean? It look good, don't it? So you know how to separate the difference of the two. You know what I mean? That's all I want y'all to do out here, man. And love the children.
Yes.
For real. I really, really, really stress that. Love these kids, man. Do what you can do for these children, man.
My mom calls it ripening the fruit, man. If your kid like to read books, play video games, whatever, show them how to build a video game. Ripen the fruit.
Yes.
Ripen the fruit.
Yes. So all my children, I love y'all. You know what I mean? All my family, all my friends, all the supporters. Ain't nothing but love, man. You know what I mean? Cameraman, I appreciate you. Good brother. You know what I mean? And hopefully we'll get something going. We all got bread to break. You know what I mean? My guy likes filming. We got things going. You know what I mean? I'm telling y'all, man, I'm not playing.
About to run it up.
I'm not playing. So I hope y'all enjoyed. Got a little bit of this information. You know what I mean? Got a lot more in store. Go to the website and check out that Born Into It. That'll give you another little aspect and preview of your guy. I'm out at a few of my spots. And that was shot by my main man, S.J. Hazim. Shout out to Zim out there. He shot that documentary for me over the course of a couple of years, and I appreciate that, good brother.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, man, with that being said, thank y'all for tuning in. Catch me on the 7th on the Morning Madness show. We most definitely going to sit down and link and have some things coming to y'all pretty soon, pretty fast. Like, yeah, man, so just stay plugged in, and we out.
Peace.